Hello, everybody. My name is Lauren Brennan. I'm the Assistant Commissioner of the MIAA. I'm very excited to be here today with Alex King from Alma College. Alex, how are you today?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
So I'm a senior at Alma College. I'm a marketing major and a new media studies minor. I also play basketball here, and I played football for 2.5 years as well. So it's been a busy time at Alma, but it's been enjoyable.
You've obviously been in the MIAA for a little bit. What is your favorite part about being in this conference, and who are some of your favorite rivals?
It's exactly that is the rivalry, especially because I'm from Grand Rapids, so I'm very familiar with Kelvin and Hope, and so that's an extra special to me when we play them and we get to battle against them. And it's always really fun because I have teammates and people I played in my conference from high school on those teams as well. So it's really cool to meet up with them and see how they're doing and see their improvements and my improvements. And it's super competitive, and that's my favorite part, especially because we were blessed to be able to go to Texas this past winter and around Christmas, and it's completely different there in the atmosphere there, but it's nothing like here. It's a lot more competitive, and we're a lot. I guess you could say a lot more fun. It's a lot more competitive, yeah.
What does it mean to you to be a Division III student athlete?
So Division III is so special, and for multiple ways. To be frank, you don't have any of the extra stuff that a D1 player might have with scholarships and different things like that. It is completely the love of the sport. You can really grind out with your friends, knowing that you're playing for one another and you're playing for the school, and you don't have to worry about different scholarships and who's doing this. And it's truly love, and it's a brotherhood. Honestly, to not be cliche, but it is. It's super awesome to be a part of it and be able to compete against all these D3 players around the nation. You have a vast range of talent and size, and it's really cool to be able to see everything fall into place.
Obviously, you have a pretty busy schedule, but outside of school and basketball, what hobbies do you have?
So I have a lot of hobbies, but I'm a busy guy. For example, another student athlete from Alma College, his name's Hunter Nash. He played on the soccer team here at Alma. Him and I have started a digital company, a startup company this past summer named We Are Hobby. And we have created an application like available on your phone to download on the App Store. And it helps you to connect in person. So you're able to RSVP to events and attend different events in person, just kind of getting out of the pandemic. And we really wanted to get people more active. And we've done countless studies, and a lot of our classmates have done studies on the benefits and the health benefits of human interaction and in person. So we wanted to take advantage of that. And so that's a big thing I've been doing. I'm the director of marketing and growth there. And another one of our coworkers is a buddy of his that plays football and D3 as well. And so we're just a whole bunch of student athletes wanting to connect people in person. And it's been really great. And that's another big one of my hobbies. On top of that, I'm involved in the chapel here at Alma College. I work for the chapel, and I'm involved in FCA, which is Fellowship of Christian Athletes as well. So I'm just whatever I can do to keep myself busy is exactly what I'll be doing.
How do you manage to balance all of that? I mean, I'm sure your head's spinning sometimes, but what does that time management look like for you?
Time management in a student athlete standpoint is a lot easier in season, especially when you are busy, because everything falls into place. So you'll be able to set aside a 2-hour time period to type out whatever paper, study for whatever exam you have. You don't have time to get lost in video games. You don't have time to get lost in TikTok or whatever it may be. You're strictly, I have practice today, I have a workout today, I have lifting, I have school, and I have homework. And you get those things done, you feel accomplished, you feel good about yourself, productive, and you get that serotonin boost. And it's way, in my opinion, it's a way more productive lifestyle than if we were to do something a little more casual. I mean, obviously it varies person to person, but for my benefit, I love keeping my schedule busy. It keeps me more honest in my school and a lot more productive.
If you had to give, whether it's an incoming freshman or somebody who wants to be more involved at their school, if you had to give them advice on, obviously you're involved in a lot on your campus, what would you say to them to, go get involved?
Absolutely. I would say don't miss out on opportunities. To remember that one, collegiate sports is a once in a lifetime opportunity. And for a lot of people, you will not be playing this level of organized sports ever again. So take advantage of what you have. On top of that, take advantage of what your school offers as well. You're never going to have a time to be able to where your best friends are right down the hall, or maybe they're rooming with you. Like, you'll never have the opportunity again in your life. So be able to go to chapel with them, be able to go to FCA, whatever it may be, start a club, join a club. This stuff doesn't exist everywhere else, at least the community and the atmosphere that we have at college, especially in the D3. The small school size adds so much volume as well, especially with getting to know people and connecting on a more personal level. And take advantage of that. Don't let it go to waste. It's crucial to my college experience. And I know a lot of people that get lost in loneliness because they don't proactively go out and join and try to involve themselves in the college community. And I've seen what that is like, and I've seen what it is like to be involved. And I promise being involved is better 10 out of 10 times.
I know you mentioned that you're part of FCA. Your coach mentioned to me that you're involved in a bunch of different organizations. Is there anything, outside of that you are a member of?
Yeah, so I'm also the president of the CSO, which is a Catholic student organization. So I come from a Catholic high school. I've been raised Catholic my whole life. So I'm blessed to be able to be elected president of that. And I work with a small team, and we put on mass every week. We organize the bulletin, the worship aids, the mass aids. We also do the music, and we work with and organize the music, the servers, the readers, and things like that. And it is really, that's part of the chapel as well. So that's a completely different thing than me being hired by the chapel as well. Also with that, I've been involved with student congress. I've been involved with different and when I was still playing football, obviously that season's ended, but as I was still playing football, I was involved with a ton of things with football as well, and all of the groups and Bible. I did multiple Bible studies, and it's been really great to be involved, and I love being able to bring as many people in as possible into these different communities and events and organizations that we can.
If you had to choose a favorite winter hobby, what would it be?
Favorite winter hobby. I really like snowboarding. I'm a big snowboarder. I skied when I was younger. My whole family skis. My sister skied in college. So I ended up transitioning over to snowboarding, but I thoroughly enjoy it. I like going out west and snowboarding in Utah and Colorado. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Awesome. Well, Alex, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me, and best of luck to you and your team the rest of the season.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on.